let's talk about Trump, right? Let's talk about Trump with migrants and him saying that he's controlling the world. Make sure you hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Let's pop.
This week, the UN Special Representative to Haiti warned that gang violence there is surging, pushing the Caribbean nation to a, quote, point of no return. It comes as many Haitian migrants here in the U.S. are living in limbo as the Trump administration attempts to eliminate the Biden-era program that brought them to the U.S. legally. NBC's Michelle Sandor has the story of one couple who found a home and a community in a small town in Texas and are now facing the possibility of returning to the violence and instability they fled.
This past Easter Sunday in Panhandle, Texas, Shirley Jean was praying for a miracle for her and her husband, Kevin St. Jean. The couple immigrated legally to the U.S. from Haiti in 2023 through the CHNV Humanitarian Sponsorship Program, started by then-President Biden to help curb illegal immigration from certain politically unstable countries. What made you want to leave Haiti?
The situation is very dangerous there. There are armed gangs controlling many areas.
The two got jobs and made friends, but now the Trump administration is ending the program. And in letters like this one, telling Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans in the program that they have until April 24th to self-deport or face deportation. And while a judge has temporarily paused that order, the Trump administration has appealed, and the court could rule as early as next week.
Go back to Haiti, it's a death sentence.
And for the more than 200,000 Haitians in their situation, there are also logistical challenges. The FAA has banned all U.S. flights to Haiti's largest airport in Port-au-Prince. There are still flights to northern Haiti, but the couple and others say gangs controlling the roads there make them unsafe. How hard is it to get back to Haiti in this moment?
It's a war zone right now. So going back to Port-au-Prince is like killing myself.
Pierre Esperance, a human rights activist living in Haiti, says the situation there is worse than it was in 2023, with gangs now controlling 95% of metropolitan areas in Port-au-Prince.
Haiti is un pays qui toujours a problème.
Haiti is a country that has always had problems, but these problems of insecurity are unprecedented.
Where's Wyclef Jean when you need him? I thought we had gave like billions of dollars over to Haiti. Didn't we give like billions of dollars when Haiti had got messed up and stuff like that? Where's Wyclef? I thought he was running to be president of Haiti. Now gangs control 95%, including the airports over at Haiti. Interesting. Sometimes, because I'm always trying to understand what the mindset is between myself and liberals, right? And when I see stuff happening like what is happening over at Haiti, right? And I see that they never made Haiti great again. They didn't Maha. They never did a Maha over at Haiti. They didn't make Haiti great again. They ceded control and everybody ran. And they said, nope, we don't want to be a part of this. And so all of the people that's over in Haiti decided that they wanted to come over to other countries, including, because it's not just the United States of America, but it's the United States of America. And I truly feel bad for them as human beings. I feel horrible. But one thing that I do see from people, as we see this beautiful couple that comes on our screen and is talking about the importance of staying here in the United States of America, courtesy of the CBP One app, right? And I know that we have this proxy war that we were fighting during the Biden administration. Even though we were not supposed to have any new wars, we're fighting proxy wars with other countries, including with Ukraine and Russia, right? But nobody has ever cared to intercede on what is happening over in places like Haiti and Sudan and the Congo. Nobody cares. Nobody is tripping about what is happening over in these places. So what the Biden administration did was he opened it up and he let people bring their culture here, and make no mistake about it. As much as we want to be nice people, and as much as we've seen things change as far as we want to change lives and stuff like that, and y'all let people come over in Springfield, and they brought 20,000 over there to Springfield, they bring their culture with them. They 100% bring their culture with them. Good or bad, they bring their culture with them. But here's my thing. Why are they not Mahan? Anton, what does Maha mean? Why are they not making Haiti great again? Why do we, I don't see any other countries really taking a major role with their military, with their resources, with opening up their borders. I don't see any other country that is doing it the way that the United States of America does it. When they have certain people in office, I don't see anybody interceding or taking in more migrants than us. Just being objective. Just being objective.
On Monday, I questioned President Trump about the situation. These are Haitians who came legally through that Biden-era program, who their communities, even in Texas, conservative voters saying these people should not be forced to leave.
Well, if they came legally, then they're going to be in good shape.
But in a statement, a spokesperson for the Department of Homeland Security called the Biden-era program an unlawful scheme and said multiple third countries have agreed to accept Haitians deported from the U.S. Stephanie, a U.S. citizen who brought 8 family members over from Haiti legally through the program, is bracing for the worst. She is not showing her face and only using her first
name. Eight family members. How do you bring somebody over?
Name because she is
people over there. They need to revolt. They need to revolt and they need to take their country back. They need to reestablish stability in the region and then take their country back. They got to revolt. They got to fight it. So if we just completely failed over here in the United States of America, who's going to come and save us? Shoot, on a local level. I know little Haiti right over there in Florida, down there by Miami. It's crazy over there. Y'all ever been to Opelika? You ever been over to little Haiti? Oh, because I know that Miami and Miami Beach and the Keys and, all of those places, they get all of the visibility. I know they get South Beach, North Beach. They show y'all. They don't show y'all Opelika. They don't show you Overtown. They don't show you Overtown. They don't show you little Haiti. They don't show you where they got what's his name? We the best. Yeah, Lil Haiti is nicer than it used to be, Black Beauty, because now they pumping a lot of money in there because people can't afford to live in Miami, and so they moving further out and they building up the neighborhood itself. It's the same thing that's happening in Overtown. If you look at Wynwood, if you look at Wynwood over in Miami, Wynwood was not the way that it is today. Wynwood, that's near the design district, used to be the hood. Look, all you got to do is go a few streets over and to the right. A few streets over and to the right. They starting to move out all of them homeless people. They building up all of the. I seen more buildings pop up over the last 2 to 3 years over in Wynwood than I ever have in my entire life. Wynwood did not used to look like it did. Overtown, go right under that bridge. Go over that bridge and walk past there. If you ride your bike, ride a scooter over there and see what's happening. Go over there. We got a little Haiti that's right down there in Miami, Florida. Ain't nobody tripping about that. I'm just telling you that we got a lot to do. We got a lot of work to do in our own country. We do. We got a lot to do in our own country. We don't have the capability. Overtown is different now, ain't it? We don't have the capability. Y'all didn't know that I was over in the real Miami, did y'all? Y'all thought that we was just hanging out in the design district, that we over there in Brickell. Now that's where your favorite YouTubers and podcasters are. YouTubers and podcasters, they over in Brickell. They doing their street interviews over there, lattes, coffees, Cuban restaurants, Miami Beach. Nah, it's another part. It's several other parts. And so when I had an opportunity to live down there, I had an opportunity to really hang out in some spaces. And DJ Khaled's restaurant, that's not in the best part of the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of back alleys over there.
Concerned that her family will be targeted by immigration officials.
I brought them here thinking this was going to be safety. And it's as if I took him out of a burning house and threw them in a furnace instead.
Back in Texas,
knowing Kevinson and Shirley have changed some of my views. Knowing them personally and seeing the struggle and seeing the fear that comes with all of this situation, it's humanized the problem. These are people.
And you know what's so funny over here? You want to know who we are? The black community here, the blackity blacks, the people that support the Umar Johnsons and stuff like that, they don't rock with these people. The only time that black people rock with Haitians, Jamaicans, Cubans, people from Ghana, Johannesburg, South Africa, the only time, Nigerians, the only time that black people from here rock with them is if they don't like Trump. So then we'll say, oh man, immigration, I can't believe it or whatever. Trump is stupid, because they always say that Trump is bad for everything. That's the only time that they start to support other people that may look like them. But these people, they not rocking with y'all. Segregation is real amongst people that are black here in the United States of America. Listen. While a lot of people over here try to segregate themselves against white people, the real war is people that look like each other warring against each other and warring against the hood. The real war, listen, the white thing, the whole white systematic oppression thing, that's a footnote. The real war is the people that are not originally from the United States of America are warring against people that are inherently born here in the United States of America, and they don't like each other. There is a silent war that is happening between people that are not from the United States and people that are from the United States of America, but you have to be black. This is how divisive people with melanin in their skin are always going to be. They don't like each other. The most divided places, the places that have the most destruction, angry, gang infested problems, are both in the hoods here in the United States of America and over in other places outside of the United States of America. If you gave the United States of America to black people en masse, if you gave the United States of America to black people en masse, to all people that had an extreme amount of melanin inside of their skin, this place would be ripped apart from the inside and the out. It would be ripped apart inside and out. People would absolutely, positively tear this place apart. It would still be warring. It would be a class war. It would be light skin against dark skin. It would be American descendants of slaves versus immigrants or people that migrated over here, Jamaicans, Haiti, Haitians, people from all of these different places. It would be ripped apart. It would still be divisive. It would still be divided. Dark versus light skin. It would still be divided. 100%, bro. 100% it would be divided. And this is how you know that there's not really a war against white people. There's not really a war against people that don't look like you. There's a war within yourself. The real war is here. It's a black heart. It's a black heart. There is so much hate from people that basically continue to curse themselves that subject themselves to this mentality that they should not evaluate people based off of character or their life decisions, but more or less where you come from, what tribe you in, and they brought that same BS from over there to right here on the United States of American soil. It's a black heart. It's a hateful heart. It's not about principle. It's not about laws. It's not about none of that. It's about this. It's a black heart. Some people have a dark heart. And it's not just black people. Europeans, they do the same thing. They have gangs over in Japan. They got gangs over in China. They got separation. It's a dark heart. It's truly a dark heart. It's not about what you do. It's about where you from. Hey, where you from? What hood you claim? You can go to prison. Think about this for a second. There are people in prison that segregate themselves. Now, all of them is locked up, right? All of them got to cough and squat as they get into prison. All of them is basically in there for doing something that they're not supposed to do. And then you got to separate yourself based off of race. And then you have to separate yourself based off of your hood. And then you got to separate yourself based off of the color that you wear. What set you from, homie? All of them are being policed. All of them can't see daylight until somebody tell them, hey, open up cell block 1. And they're still tribal. Even in prison, they're tribal. You see how dumb it is? You see how stupid it is? Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. It's messed up. It's truly messed up. Our mentality as people are so messed up, bro. It's so stupid. You know what people are mad at Shannon Sharp the most for? Not even that she young, but that she was a young white woman. You have to ask yourself, why are people mad at the whole Carmelo Anthony, Austin Metcalf situation? If it was 2 white boys, we wouldn't be hearing nothing about it. If it was 2 black kids, we wouldn't be hearing anything about it. But the fact that one was white and one was black is the thing that got all of the attention. And now, that's when the name calling starts. That's when people start becoming sellouts. That's when people start becoming coons. That's when people start becoming every single name and animal that you can find in your life. The only thing that make headlines is the thing that is race related. If something is divided based off of race, you can guarantee, you can bet your bottom dollar, it is going to be a headline. 100%.